Now we're going to talk about something that really has come up lately that has got my attention, and even something that was really interesting come out of it. And I want to talk about try to keep our earthly life separate from our spiritual life. Now, that is all well and good, but I'm not talking about earthly laws. For if we do anything wrong here on earth, we will pay for it with our bodies and or with our money and bodies. I'm talking mainly about spiritual judgment, not earthly judgment. You would not hire someone that has an earthly record, like you would not hire someone that was not saved for a church job within any church. Our earthly body is just that. It is our earthly body. For we have to eat, sleep, work, and have children to complete our lives. So when our earthly body dies, our children will live on to keep all the human tribes alive. We are spiritual beings experiencing an earthly existence. When we are born with built-in knowledge of how to protect ourselves from adversity within our environment. We have then to come to know about many things from others here on earth, from our parents, our relatives, our friends, and even from school. Even when God has sent prophets here on earth and started teaching the real ways of God, and even who he is, and Satan and all the followers want him dead. But not for the reason you think. Satan wants all the prophets dead because they teach an unseen God. And how can you make money and make idols and sell them if it's an unseen God? Now, judgment is when you do not like what others are doing and you think it is wrong for them to do that. So we tend to tell them about how we treat them by the outward, how they live. We then judge them from our earthly outlook and not our spiritual outlook on how we should perceive them. All we know about then is what they look like, how they act, and even how they live out their lives. If we do not think the way they live is right to us, we tend to tell them or avoid them. And if we run a business, we sometimes choose not to even serve them. Jesus even taught to love his neighbor as thyself. This means to love everyone, and to teach them the ways of God. For everything here on earth will fade away, but things of heaven will go on forevermore. So we have to teach and preach salvation unto the entire world, unto spiritual things, not earthly things. You have to keep the earthly things and spiritual things separated.